Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, Her Heart's Home. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be all about pregnancy. So I'm going to be sharing some symptoms with y'all that I've been having. I'm going to share a line progression on my pregnancy tests with y'all that I've been taking. I started taking them, let's see, Wednesday, today's Sunday, which I skipped. I took one early Thursday morning, but I skipped the rest of that day because I just honestly thought that I wasn't pregnant. It was just one of those months where I was like, I'm just wasting my time, not taking anymore. But that changed Friday, and I'll tell y'all why. So I'm kind of just going to jump right into this video, but if you're new and this is your first time watching, I would love if you would subscribe and become part of our YouTube family. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. So we're just going to jump right in and start talking about symptoms, and I will show you the test at the end of this video. So we will start by just kind of like overall symptoms. I guess my real symptoms probably, I've got Millie in the bathroom with me, y'all. She's kissing herself in the mirror. Anyway, we'll just start. I think they started, I've been trying to remember really hard. So I think it was 8 DPO. And if you don't know what DPO is, that's just days past ovulation. So at about 8 DPO, I had some really bad cramping. So I just thought for sure that was kind of it. I was out. But then I started thinking, you know what, that's kind of early for me to really be cramping like that. And even though I think that was the day of implantation or whatever, I feel like I had symptoms before that. So leading up to that day, I just feel like I had like lots of twinges and just different feelings like in my ovaries and my uterus and that area that I guess maybe sometimes I have it, I don't know. I was just paying really close attention though, and I noticed that another thing that I have been experiencing is extreme dry mouth. Even when I was getting a negative on the pregnancy test, I mean, I had extreme dry mouth. I'd wake up with dry mouth. I would go a couple of hours without water, and I would have to get something to drink just because I felt like I was thirsting to death. I could not get enough to drink, so that was a big thing. And then I would have nausea hit me like just out of nowhere, especially when it was getting close to dinner time and I started getting hungry. And I was like, this isn't like me. I usually don't feel like I'm gonna be sick if I don't eat right now, but I started feeling that way. But I took my first test Wednesday, which would have been 8 days past ovulation. It was a negative, of course. And Thursday morning, I thought, okay, if I'm pregnant, I'm definitely getting a positive today. This is when I got my positive with Millie, so it's just going to be a positive if I'm pregnant. So I took one Thursday morning, and it was negative. So that's when I was kind of like, I'm done taking these tests. I know I'm out this month. I'm not pregnant. So fast forward to Friday. Friday we had like our family fun day, our field trip. I vlogged that for y'all. So we were out. So on the way there, I just noticed I was feeling kind of crummy. Like I just had sinus pressure. I just didn't feel the best. I just felt kind of drained. So I just thought, you know, the kids got over colds. I just got a little touch of it or something. And I just kept feeling tired all day that day. And then I think it was right after lunchtime, like probably 1 or 2 o'clock, I started feeling nauseous again. I'm like, what in the world? I had lunch about 11:30, so I shouldn't be like starving by now, but I felt like nauseous, like I needed to eat a little bit of something. And that's when I started thinking, okay, when I get home today, I'm taking another pregnancy test just to see. And I even thought, okay, I'm gonna film it today just in case I am, even though it's probably gonna be negative. I'm gonna film it just in case it is. So I get home, I did not take out the camera. I was just like, I'm just gonna take it just to see. So I took the pregnancy test, and I was standing at the counter and I was washing my hands, and I looked over and it was already like doing a pink second line. And I usually wait forever and have to like squint and kind of turn it to see if I'm really pregnant or not. But like it was a for sure second line. I was like, no way. So I washed my hands, dried them, picked it up and looked at it, and it was a definite positive, y'all. I could not control the tears. I just started crying. I was just thanking the Lord for this baby and just praying good health over this baby and over me, and just worshiping, just thanking the Lord for another blessing. Because I forgot to mention again in this video, but we had a miscarriage back in June. I had a blighted ovum, pretty heartbreaking. So getting this positive now, and before having the blighted ovum, I actually experienced secondary infertility where we tried for like 8 or 9 months and just couldn't get pregnant. And then I had a chemical pregnancy, and then I had the blighted ovum. So getting this positive, like, just, it meant a lot to me. So I didn't take any more tests that day. I waited to the next morning, Friday morning. I took another one, a little bit darker, super excited, doing what it's supposed to do, because that's another thing. When I had my blighted ovum, my tests were so wacky. Like one day I would have kind of a dark test, the next day it would be a little bit lighter, then it'd be a little darker, a little lighter. It's kind of like a yo-yo, and I was so confused. I'm like, I've never had pregnancy tests do this. And just from the beginning of that pregnancy, I knew something was wrong. I just knew it. I felt it inside of me. I couldn't get excited about it. And this time, I'm not saying I know the future, because I don't. Anything could happen, but I just have like an overwhelming peace that everything's going to be okay this time. I just have a peace that everything's going to be okay. This baby is here for a purpose. I'm just excited. So anyway, didn't take any more after Friday morning. Saturday morning, I took another one. It was not Saturday morning. This morning, which is Sunday morning, I took another one. It was even darker than yesterday. So thank the Lord, things are doing what they're supposed to do as far as pregnancy tests. And my symptoms, I feel like are kind of intense at certain times of the day, especially afternoon. I'm noticing like 2, 3, 4 o'clock. That's when the symptoms really hit me. Like I have energy in the morning, I have energy in the evening, but it's like that mid-afternoon, I don't feel the best. So anyway, I'm gonna take another one in the morning just to make sure it's darker. Tomorrow's Monday, so I'll probably give my doctor a call tomorrow or Tuesday just to see what she wants to do. If she wants to do any blood draws, or if she wants to go ahead and schedule an ultrasound. I'm not sure what she'll want to do. So anyway, that's kind of my pregnancy symptom update. The dry mouth, nausea here and there, fatigue, kind of the sinus pressure, which was odd. Just random things that you can expect as a pregnancy symptom just kind of have happened here and there, and I'm like, that's a pregnancy symptom. Oh, and the metallic taste. I always get that metallic taste in my mouth, and I've had that when I wake up in the mornings. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you the line progression test. I'm going to take another one in the morning, so even though you'll see that in the next clip, I'm going to wait until the morning to film that part, just so that I have several tests lined up to show y'all. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at the test. All right, y'all. So it has literally been over 3 weeks since I picked this camera up to even do this line progression. I meant to do it sooner, but then, you know, I started doing blood work with HCG levels and things like that, and then I was tired, and so anyway, I'm finally going to show this to y'all. So this top one right here was when I got my very first positive on August the 25th. I had actually took one on the 24th, just the day before, and it was seriously completely negative. And so when I took this one on the 25th, I really wasn't expecting it, even though I felt pregnant that day. That's the reason I took this test on the 25th. We had went on a little family outing, and I was just like dragging the whole time. So when I got home, I took a pregnancy test, and a positive came up. And I was kind of shocked because, like I said, the day before it was negative. I took another one the next day, not a big change. And then I did test daily there for a little while just because of my miscarriage back in June, and they all got darker. It did take me a while to get this one, which is the test line is darker than the control line, but I did eventually get that. I never did get it though where it just completely disappeared. I know some people do that. So if you're trying to get like a complete dye stealer on the test, don't worry about it. I never did get one, even with my numbers extremely high. So anyway, that is just kind of my line progression test starting at, I believe I was 10 days past ovulation with my first positive. So 9 days past ovulation, I got that negative, which I wasn't expecting because I got a positive with my last daughter at 9 days past. Now this time though, it was 10, and then I just, you know, steadily took some tests. So anyway, that's my progression lines. So I like really don't even remember where I left off on this actual video here, just because like I said, it was over 3 weeks ago. I was telling you I would be almost 4 weeks, I believe, when I first started this video, and as of right now, I am currently 7 weeks and 2 days along. I did get to see the baby through ultrasound Monday night. Today's Thursday. I got to see the baby Monday night, which was just a huge relief to me. I measured like right at 7 weeks, a couple days ahead, I believe. So I'm just thankful for that. We're just thanking the Lord for a baby in there growing healthy. We just pray that this baby continues to grow healthy and strong. So symptoms the last 3 weeks, I actually haven't had any huge symptoms, which also actually worried me, which was a huge relief to see the baby. The only thing that I've noticed is really tired, especially afternoons. I'm extremely tired. Nausea hits me mostly at night when it's time for bed, and I think it did this with one of my other girls. I just don't remember which pregnancy, but yeah, I just get sick at night when it's time for bed, but not like terribly sick. I can sleep through it, but I just feel really nauseous at nighttime. So other than that, I haven't really had any huge pregnancy symptoms to share. So I guess we'll just see if that continues or not. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to get that video out there for y'all because I know there's a lot of people that love watching these videos. I also love watching these for memories. I like looking back on Millie's videos that I filmed. And I'm so glad that I did because I have those there, and I may not have remembered that if I had not videoed it. So anyway, I thank y'all for watching and hanging out with us. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you're expecting around the same time I am, I'm expecting May 2024. Let me know in the comments. And I thank y'all for hanging out with me. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button before you leave today. Give this video a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you in the comments. Bye, y'all.